Hey guys, we are back and so excited to announce a new challenge that we are going to be starting. It's called the 21-Day Happiness Challenge.
Yay!
So we're going to tell you more about it, and yeah. So the 21-Day Happiness Challenge all came about a month ago. Chelsea and I were brainstorming, talking about ideas for future posts, things we wanted to put on the blog and share with you guys. And one of the things that I brought up was this book that her and I both read. We were both introduced to this. I guess it was...
We went to a conference last January, right?
Yep,
okay,
we were at a conference, and we had a guest speaker there by the name of Shawn Achor. If you are not familiar with him, check him out. But he basically is a psychologist that studied what the effect of our brain has on our happiness, and positive psychology really is what it's called. And I'm not going to go too into it because this is going to be like an hour-long video, but it really was fascinating. It really changed my life. I came back talking about that lecture for weeks. I bought his book, but his whole thing is basically studying people that are happy and studying how our thoughts and how our activities and our actions can make us happy.
And the book's name is The Happiness Advantage. So in case you're interested in looking into it, it's called The Happiness Advantage.
The Happiness Advantage by Shawn Achor. But one of the things that really stuck with me is he talks about 5 habits that you can do. They always say that it takes 21 days to create a habit. So he talks about 5 things that you can do daily, and you don't have to do all 5 of them, you can pick one of them, but 5 things that you can do to basically elevate your levels of happiness. One of the things that really stood out to me about his lecture was he talked about how we live in a society where most of us think that if we get that promotion, if we lose 20 pounds, if we get that house, if we get all of these things and we become successful, then we'll be happy. And his whole thought is that it's backwards.
Yeah, because when you achieve all of those things, it's really because you're already happy.
Right.
So you just have to be in the moment. You have to be happy, because that's how you create all these like successes.
Success, yeah. He believes that happiness really fuels success, not the other way around. So we're going to talk about the 5 things, and you guys can pick one that you want to do and commit to doing this 21-day challenge with us.
Absolutely. So this is going to be a happiness challenge so that you can have the happiest summer. We're going to launch it June 1st. And we're going to do this for 21 days. We're going to all do it together. So absolutely feel free to join.
Okay, so the first thing that he talks about is being grateful. So what does that mean to do on a daily basis? So every day, write down 3 things that you're grateful for. And don't be vague, be very specific. So what I mean by that is, instead of writing down, I'm thankful for my husband, I'm grateful for my husband, be like, I'm grateful that my husband was able to, support my, goal of working out today, and he came home early to help me out with the kids, or whatever. Really be specific on what happened in the last 24 hours that you are grateful for.
Every day, spend 2 minutes journaling something positive that happened to you during that day. So whatever it is, it doesn't even have to be, if you didn't have the most fabulous day, talk about running water, something that is positive in your life, because there's always something that you can be positive about. So even if you didn't have the best day, you could always take some positivity out of it, but just spend 2 minutes focusing on something positive that happened to you that day, because when you start to think about it, it just naturally makes you happier.
And you start to see all the positives in your life. I think it's really about reprogramming your brain to see the positives and not the negatives.
Absolutely.
So the next thing that you can do is exercise. So what I loved about Shawn, and what I loved, one thing that he said that really stuck with me, is that research shows that people who exercise have a belief that their behavior matters. And that totally makes sense, because if you're exercising, you're doing it for a reason. Either it makes you feel good, you want to be you want to live a healthier lifestyle, you want to maintain your weight, whatever it is, you know that your behavior matters, and getting in your daily exercise is going to make a positive impact on your life. So exercise is one of the 5 things that you can do in this challenge to live a happier life.
Next one is to meditate. Spending 2 minutes focusing on your breathing, just being in the moment and de-stressing, that'll help you throughout the 21-day challenge, because it just makes you be present and in the moment.
Absolutely, more centered. And it sounds like something so simple, but it really does make a difference. People that I know that are very successful usually practice in some form of meditation.
Yeah, I could actually be a lot better at meditating. I want to learn to actually be better at it, but really if you just focus on your breathing and spend 2 minutes just being in the moment and just focusing on that moment that you're in, that'll make it all just better.
Eliminate everything in your head, like all the to-dos that you have to do that day or the things that didn't get done or the things you have to do tomorrow. Just put that aside for 2 minutes and just breathe.
Namaste.
Last step of the 5 steps of 21 Day Happiness Challenge is to write a thank you note. I really liked this one. This is actually something that I did after we saw his
This
speak.
is definitely one of my favorites. It's one of the ones that I took away last year as well, and I focused on specifically this one.
I think you can pick whichever one you want, but I'm going to encourage you to do this one because this one really made me feel great. I mean, from the first time I sent one. So basically for 21 days, write a thank you note to someone, whether that's a handwritten thank you card or it's an email to someone, or maybe you just want to make a post on your Facebook wall thanking someone. Thank someone for something. Think of the people in your life and what do you have to be grateful to them for. It can be anything. It could be you know, something that they did for you 3 years ago, a small little favor that they did for you that made a difference, or it could be something even bigger, someone that mentored you or that inspired you. People sometimes don't know the impact that they have on you.
Absolutely. I actually have a great example of this. Last year I did this challenge and I spent 21 days writing people personally, but a couple of them I actually went on Facebook and I publicly did it. And so I expressed that I was doing the 21 Day Challenge and I had been emailing people, but this one I wanted to put out there and write it on Facebook. And it was a lady that we actually both know, and she gave me my first makeup lesson. I mean, I've been in cosmetology school. I took it when I was 16 and I've been learning, you know, ever since I was younger, but there was one person that made a huge impact in my life, and her name's Adrienne Pitkin. I had to just shout it out because maybe she'll watch this video. I don't know. Maybe we could tag her. I don't know. So anyway, I wrote a public message how she really impacted my life by giving me my first makeup lesson. I learned so much, and I still to this day use a lot of those techniques in my makeup applications that I do. And those makeup applications have been a part of my livelihood. It's made me successful in what I do today. So it really has impacted my life, and I just spent 1 hour with her. And so I had to put it out there that she really impacted my life, and I did not realize that just me putting that out there would help her have a better day. And so she had private messaged me and she sent me a message thanking me and just how it made her feel so good about herself. And so when she wrote me that, of course I felt even better, because uplifting others always makes you feel better about yourself. So those thank yous can really go a long way, and they can probably make someone's day, especially if they're having a really bad day. So write someone a thank you letter, let them know how they impacted you.
Absolutely. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this challenge, and that's the one I'm gonna do.
Awesome. Me too.
So if you decide to join this challenge with us, let us know which activity you're gonna be doing. Again, it's being grateful, remember the good times by journaling 2 minutes a day, exercising, meditating, or writing a thank you note. So let us know which challenge you're up for, and
we'll be posting it on Facebook every day. So maybe if you want, you don't have to, it's not mandatory, feel free to comment below who you wrote, what you told them, how they impacted your life, if it's a thank you, or even just something that you're grateful for. If you chose grateful from the list, on the comments below, write that you were grateful for this today, or something positive that happened to you that day, or if it was something that you did for exercise, feel free to comment below.
Yeah, and tag your friends. We really want to help, we really want to inspire as many people as we can to just living a happier life. Okay, so we are going to be doing a giveaway for this challenge. We're so excited. This is the actual book, The Happiness Advantage by Shawn Achor, that we picked up. And so we're going to be doing a giveaway. 2 winners will receive this book. We want you guys to participate in this challenge with us. We're going to be doing a giveaway on both Facebook and on Instagram. So I'm going to let Chelsea talk about the rules.
So we both decided that we were going to do the thank you as our step to the 21 Day of Happiness Challenge. So every day we'll write our thank you post. And underneath those posts, because the rules apply to both Instagram and Facebook, So every day that we post our thank you post, just comment below whatever step that you chose for your happiness. Comment below what it is that you did that day for your happiness challenge. And by the end of the 21 days, whoever has the most comments, we will, that person would win. And of course, if there is a tie, then we'll just draw for it. So we will have 2 winners.
All right, so we hope to see you guys participate in this challenge, and that's it.
Good luck.
Bye.
Best of luck.
So the 21-day happiness Oh my gosh, look at my lash.
But you can't see it on camera.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I didn't even